So hello, good day everyone. So this is Mr. Lisa Samaga, and I will be discussing today gender and politics. So, um, on our previous discussions, I've already discussed some of the different types or different examples of agents of socialization or agents of gender socialization rather. So now this would be the last topic, or this would be the second to the last topic that I will be discussing this next step. So for gender in politics. So first, let's define what is. Or first muna, let us think. Ayan. How many presidents does the Republic of the Philippines have since it its independence in 1980? 1898. Ayan. Simula ba nung naging president si Aguinaldo, ilan na yung naging president up to today's for Duterte until kay Duterte? And I have another question. How many of them are women? Ilan na ang babae doon? And how many of them are men? Ayan. So, bakit ko natanong to? Because politics is one of the few or one of the things na nakaka-apekto sa ating gender socialization and how are we going to perceive and growth, gender growths in our society. No? So before, ang predominantly or um, dominant sa ating presidents here in the Philippines is composed of men, no? And dalawa na sa ating bansa ang ang babae president. Yeah. So am I discussing this? So first, let us define what is politics. So politics are the activities associated with the governance of a country or the area, especially the debate and conflict among individuals or parties having or hoping to achieve power. Yeah. This definition is from the Oxford Languages. So, everything or lahat ng bagay na related sa government. Yan. Sa pagpapatakbo ng um, isang bansa o ng isang society, doon yun yung pinaka-focus ng politics. Ayan. Katulad ng leadership, governance, ano pa ba, law, na ipinapatupad sa isang lugar or ordinances. Yan. Sakop siya ng politics. Next one, gender inequality. So, in every nation, in every society, hindi mawawala ang gender inequality. Lalong-lalo na sa mga na-discuss ko o natalakay na natin before na mga issues of gender socialization. So, as a politics pa din, why? Both in regards to presumptions about political allegiance that fall along gender lines and disparate gender representation within their respective democracies. So in some countries, when it comes to leadership, lalo na sa isang bansa, mas nagtitiwala yung mga tao, lalo na kung ang namumuno ay isang lalaki. Yan. And even though minsan na mas maganda yung advocacy ng mga babae is hindi sila nabibigyan ng pagkakataon. So, because of that, it may result for gender inequality, diba? So, andun pa din ko sa yung stereotype ng mga tao before sa pagdating sa gender and when it comes to leadership and governance or something that could relate into politics. Yeah, gender stereotyping. So just like what I have said earlier, yeah, gender stereotyping confirmed that both male and female voters, regardless of their political persuasions, expected men to perform better as politicians than women. So this is what I have example last time. Yeah. So, karamihan pa rin kasi ng mga bumoboto, lalo na sa mga democratic countries katulad ng Philippines, is may tiwala sila, lalo na kung ang magiging leader ay isang lalaki. Yan. So, next one, women are considered to be a political demographic. When we say political demographic is if they run for an office or if they run for the office, ang inaasahan ng taong bayan, lalo na sa mga candidates na women, ay welfare ng um, isang buong bayan or isang buong country. Like for example, ang focus ng inaasahan ng maraming tao na ang magiging focus ng advocacy or ng plataforma ng isang babae na candidate for president would be sa welfare. Like for example, yung ating healthcare system or the mental health system of the Philippines. Ano ba? This is something that would benefit the society. And ang pinaka-core nun is care for other people. Care for maraming persons. Ayan. So, like, dun sa sa ating gender roles na, di ba? Ang gender role ng mga babae when it comes to our society is care for other people. So, lalo na sa households, di ba? So, mga babae yung nagtitake care ng kanilang or nagtitake care for a family or a household. Yeah. The next one is we have, and after gender inequality, we have the non-gender equality. So, cabinets and legislatures are the key players of institutional efforts to promote gender equality and diversity in public life. So, ano man ang nagagawa ng politics when it comes to gender? And so, because of politics, di ba? And anything that is related to politics, marami ang nai-influensya nila. And isa na doon, yung paniniwala and yung ating definition for gender. Yan. So, because of that, many cabinet members or lawmakers, legislatures, everyone na gumagawa ng law is ang kanilang nagiging center ng kanilang law or bill is about gender equality, and they are promoting a more diverse public life for anyone in the society. So next one, from the Article 2, Section 14 of the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, the state recognizes the role of a woman in the nation building and shall ensure the fundamental equality before the law of women and men. So, before kasi, mga unang constitution or yung mga inong batas dito sa Philippines is biased siya when it comes to men. So, totoo lang class, wala pong magagalit ng mga lalaki sa mga nakakapanood o sa mga nakakapakinig dito ang discussion na to. So, and I did some research na naman, bias na siya when it comes to men. Kasi before 1987, so 1935, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be correcting it in the description box below later na lang. That women, or it mandates that women do not have the right to suffrage. Ayan. But, syempre, kalaunan, they recognizes, ayan, katulad nga dito, or what, like what this said, ayan, women in nation building, ayan, the role of women. So, our state should know that in able to have a better society, or enable for a society to function really well, no? Hindi lang dapat mga lalaki ang kikilos, kundi dapat mga babae or magtulungan yung both gender. Yeah. And next one, so from the Article 13, Section 14, it mentions that the state shall protect working women by providing safe and healthful working conditions, taking into account their maternal functions and such parties, and opportunities that will enhance their welfare and enable for them to realize their full potential in service of the nation. Since kanina, nabanggit ko nga na kasama sa Constitution natin na the nation has, or the state has to recognize, diba? Should recognize women or yung mga kakayahan ng mga kababaihan. So in that case, magkakaroon tayo or mas mapapromote natin yung gender equality among those members of the society. So next one, we have legal framework in promoting gender equality. So what are those? First one, the Local Government Code of 1991 or RA 7160. So tandaan niyo po ito, which provides for the election of sectoral representation, including women in local legislative councils. So, before kasi, sa higher positions lang may karapatan na tumakbo yung mga babae. But now, these days, syempre, as you can see, or as you can observe in our society, may mga babae na rin na namumuno pagdating sa ating community. Diba? So, that is the mandate of Local Government Code of 1991, which is RA 7160. Next one, we have the Party List Law, which provides the creation of a women-oriented or women-based parties to compete under the party list system. Women is one of the 9 sectors identified in the law. So, meaning to say, this law or party list law allows women to create a party list wherein it represents the women in the whole nation. And kinikilala nito yung mga karapatan ng mga babae. Yeah. So we have the last, women's rights or women's rights. Before kasi, ayan, tama ako, 1935 Constitution. Before kasi, the only one that has the right to vote were men. And women's right to vote was granted in 1937. Ha? Tandaan niyo po yan. Women's right to vote was granted in 1937. And it is from the Constitution of 1935. Kasi before class, may privilege lang to vote and para mag-run to the office are men. No? But thanks for the 1935 Constitution, it gives an opportunity for women to write the suffrage. So yun nga ay nangyari ng 1937. So that would be all for this discussion. Thank you and stay safe, everyone.